Chat, hello? Hello, welcome to the stream. What is up, Ron, SWG, Parang Gray? Let's go live over on the other side too here for a bit. Boom. Bagong ligo tayo. Rushed out. Just got home as well. Long day for me so far, but we'll talk about it. Give me a sec, let's play some music. There you go. You guys hear the music? You hear the music, chat? Grabe yung traffic. We got stuck along Commonwealth today, honestly. So umuwi kami sa family house ko last night because earlier today nagpabakuna tayo. I had the what's that vaccine again? Gardasil 9? Tama ba? Gardasil 9, is that it? Gardasil 9. Yeah, I had the Gardasil 9 vaccine today. And that's why I had to go home because I already knew I slept at my original home last night, which is somewhere in Commonwealth. Because I knew that if I would be coming from the condo tapos uuwi pa ako, I'll never make it in time for anything. So unfortunately, on our way back to the condo, sobrang traffic. Yup, I took my HPV vaccine earlier today, the first of 3 doses. So yeah, super traffic along Commonwealth. What's normally a 15 to 20 minute ride back to the condo took us something like 45 minutes. So even more, I would say 45 to 50 minutes, just under an hour. Crazy traffic along Commonwealth. I want to talk about Fantastic Four, honestly. It's in my list of stuff to talk about today. Check it out, chat, really quickly para lang alam din nyo kung ano yung mga pag-uusapan natin today. Boom, there you go. I'm gonna be talking about not in this order necessarily, pero walang aray, Fantastic Four, Sona memes, stream schedule, our ML tournament, which by the way, I'll already let you know right now, meron tayong 5,000 pesos na cash prize para sa ML tournament natin. Then of course, we'll go through the BMA subreddit and if there's enough time, a little bit more read-through. So, ito yung magiging topics natin for today. What's up, LJ? Crazy busy. So at the entire weekend too, it's like I was doing something every day. Barely got to rest. Actually, by the time I found time to rest and lay back and just watch an episode of Squid Games, hindi man lang natapos yung Squid Games. So, ganun ka packed yung mga days lately. Thankful though. Thankful for the busy days. Walang aray. Oh, we'll talk about it. Walang aray is essentially a play. A play that's now showing at the PETA Theater. And I was invited to its press con earlier. Imagine. Imagine, chat. Imagine me. I am somebody who is not into theater, but is slowly being more and more interested in the kind of entertainment. So I was at the PETA Theater earlier today. Boom. And nanood ako ng excerpt ng Walang Aray. Siguro sa simula may onte SWG and then mawawala. Oh no. So it's a really fun play. I want to talk about it some more in just a bit. Let's just wait for more people to come in. Pero super entertaining. The short time that I got to watch a piece of the play, Sobrang na-enjoy ko talaga siya. Yeah, it's a musical. But at the same time, di ba may ano rin? Kumaga, it's not entirely song, which, personally, I enjoy. I can't do all songs. Let's go, SWG. And then, nagiging okay na, no? Speaking of social media, okay, chat, I just posted dalawang magkasunod na yellow basket posts. Something that we don't really do, but decided to begin doing. I mean, not more so, but just decided to do because I thought these are products I really actually vibe with and believe in. So I have this one. The Nasalite one is, we can't view it. But basically, nagpost ako ng Nasalite and ng Snickers. So check it out if you have time. And you guys already know this if you've been in the streams where these clips were farmed from. Because now they're posted. Heck yeah! Sobrang genie Gio. Sobrang boss niya sa walang aray. That guy is literally on the cover. He's not just a lead. By the way, just so you know, Gio, ito si Gio, not that Gio. Who's that? Who's that? Gio, this Gio. What? Hold on. Gahol, Gio Gahol. Perhaps his name here isn't Gio, that's why. There you go. Sergio kasi siya dito. So Gio is not only, by the way, if you recognize this dude, we had Gio over in one of our streams before. If he's familiar, that's because he's been with us already. So Gio is not only one of the lead actors, okay, but he is also the choreographer of the dang play, chat. Sobrang galing, hindi ba? Both choreographer and lead. This guy's crazy. This guy's doing it all. May pimple ka, hindi ka nakatulog. Nakatulog naman, pero ano bang meron sa pimple ko na to? Wala eh. Minsan lang talaga meron eh. Hopefully, it disappears sooner than later. But it's there already. Yeah. Boxing match. What's up, JD? The boxing match ni Torre and Bastid Duterte. I'm so torn by it, by the way. But there's a meme on that. Look at that. There's a meme on it already because in the Sona, if I remember correctly, BBM was shouting out our Olympians, right? Our athletes. Anywhere from Carlos Yulo to Alex Ayala to our Paralympians. And then yung pinakabago nating champion, of course, we have Torre. Yeah. No one SWG. It's purposely left unattended. Kasi ang bilin ng family, like as a family thing, those will forever be our rooms. Para kung kailan man namin kailangan umuwi, meron kaming kwartong pwedeng uwian. So it's a very, very cool gesture by our family to uphold that kind of rule. How was it, Johan? Justin Quirino. Haven't heard that name in a long time. But yeah. Yeah, active pa Corkscrew. Just drop by. So yeah, this is we're gonna look at Sona memes as well today. I believe there are going to be a lot, but my personal thoughts on it, honestly, I'm a little torn. I don't get. Okay, can you clue me in? I don't get the people saying na nagsayang ng oras si Torre. Can anybody clue me in on this? Like, genuinely, I'm asking. Can anybody tell me why there are comments saying na nagsayang lang daw ng oras si Tore at ito yung pinagkakaabalahan natin? Or are these Duterte apologists? I really don't know. Okay, I'm asking. I am asking for real. Because in my head, nagsayang man siya ng oras or hindi man niya na-fulfill yung kanyang duties as a police chief. Una sa lahat, weekend naman ginawa eh. Sunday, di ba? Pangalawa sa lahat, they raised tens of millions. Yeah, walang match. Default nanalo si Tore. Default nanalo si Tore sa boxing match. Yeah, that's what I thought too, LJ. That's definitely what I thought too. Kumaga, again, it was done on the weekend, which means it's not a work day. So this is out above and beyond his call of duty. Granted, these guys work a Monday to Friday job. But, yeah, exactly. It's not a waste of time. So, ano to, yung mga detractors na to, mga Duterte apologists. Yeah, SWG. Kumbaga, whether it was from sponsorships or big donors, it did generate that amount of money in such a short amount of time. So, 100%. 100% I did not see the argument that said na ano siya, kumbaga, bakit natin pinagkakaabalahan or ba't natin pinag-aaksayahan ng oras to? Or yung mga politicians natin, why are they busy with this? No, I mean, if the goal, like, okay, I get it. Nagsasayang ng oras kasi he should have focused elsewhere. If the goal is to help the victims of the typhoon on a massive scale, right? Whether as a PNP chief, where nagdadirect siya ng orders sa mga subordinates niya, or in any other way, as long as mag-produce ng mass benefits sa mga nasalanta. Didn't he do that job just fine? Nakapag-benefit, di ba? Nakapag-benefit naman. Like, I'm not trying to say na hindi, huwag na lang siya magtrabaho, mag-boxing na lang siya forever para dumami yung funds niya. But my point stands that if his role during the calamity is to benefit the most amount of people in the least amount of time, didn't he do his job? What do you think they were hiding, AJ? So you think it was a smoke screen? Like I'm asking. I'm not trying to hindi ko sinusubukang mamilosa po. Tingin niyo smoke screen lang to? Smoke screen to what? Like what are they trying to distract us from? Is it the White House visit that apparently isn't very fruitful? Yun ba? Yeah, I wonder what it is. I wonder what the smoke screen is and what they're trying to distract us from. What is up, Mock? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, kasi yun yung mga claims eh. Yun yung mga claims ng mga against sa nangyari. I know it's a little comical. I know our leaders look cartoonish for this. But if it raised 16 million, that's a lot of money. Right? Like, yun yung value na nagawa nito. Like, I would think that if he focused 100% of his time being a PNP chief overlooking the disaster, value-wise, would it have generated more than 16 million? I really don't know. I'm asking. Paano yung process nun, AJ? Di ba may video na kumalat on how they arrested Duterte? Di ba he was read his Miranda rights, right? 16 ang na-generate. I really don't know, man. I really don't know. Like, it's hard for me to bet against this just because of the amount of money that was raised. But again, I am acknowledging na maraming comments to na negative. I'm just trying to dig deep, find out what's wrong. Right? Like, yeah, what is it, right? Is it a smoke screen? You know, if it's a smoke screen to the impeachment, by the way, yung impeachment din, di ba? Pati yung impeachment na, what's the term? Trashed, thrown away, yung impeachment against the vice president. If there's a smoke screen on that doesn't make sense. I actually don't know this, AJ. Ano to, AJ? Hindi ko talaga to alam. I actually don't know, AJ. That's news to me. But if you could link me, gee ako. Let me know where that is. Yeah, Bills! Sinasabi ni AJ, ito yung sinasabi ni AJ. Boom. I can't zoom it in for you though. Hanggang dyan lang siya. But basically, sinasabi ni AJ na smoke screen siya para pabanguhin si Torre dahil daw yung process of how they arrested Digong parang pangit daw. So, itong boxing na to is an orchestrated attempt para pabanguhin yung pangalan niya. More specifically, yung time daw na Aimee held an investigation, then he was asked the basic question, tapos di niya nasagot, tapos pumangit na raw yung name niya that time. Yeah, so, I mean, that's all that I have right now. And yun lang din yung nasabi ni AJ. But yeah, if anybody else... By the way, AJ, lipat kita dito sa YouTube para mas masaya, mas makausap ka namin because we're also curious to know. I'm also live here. Di ko alam talaga. Well, that's one. Like, the ugly thing, right? It's, I don't understand. By the way, that flew under everybody's radar. Yung na-dismiss yung kaso ni Vice President Duterte. Oh, that's a good theory. Kung alam nga talaga ng DILG at PNP na may travel si Baste and it's meant to make him not appear for the fight, then that makes all the sense. Yeah. I mean, again, as much as we have theories, working theories, or guesses, or takes, the best thing to do here would be to at least work with tangible material. Hirap kasi minsan kapag maging conspiracies tayo, masyadong nawo-water down ng biases natin. So, I'm just trying to find out the truth. I'm not trying to make one side seem better than the other. But where I do stand right now is I'm having a hard time seeing what's wrong with this. Pwede, no? But I would hate it if this guy ran for Senate. It's another Bato story again. Yeah, man, it's gonna be a crazy next. By the way, chat, I was along Commonwealth a while ago, right? I don't know what it looks like on Google Maps, but let me show you what let me show you what Commonwealth looked like a while ago. So if you are traveling here, let me show you. So this is Commonwealth, right? And this is southbound. Southbound, dulo nito, Quezon Circle, right? So during Sona, usually mga nagpo-protest dito sa kabila. Mga northbound ang mga nagpo-protest kasi kung nasa kabila ka, ang dulo nito Batasang Pambansa where Sona is held. So northbound, what normally happens is nagkakaroon ng counterflow dito. Kino-close yung one lane, alright? Kino-close yung one lane, and then dito dumadaan lahat ng politicians natin para hindi sila mahirapan dumaan through the protesters that are allowed to voice out their protest sa southbound. I'm not sure kung dito or doon pa, but basically my bad. This is southbound. Ang northbound na mga cars, nahaharangan ng protesters yan madalas eh. Kaya again, nagkakaroon ng counterflow dito, first lane, where politicians are allowed to drop by. And my God, chat, you know how we watch mga TV series ng mga corrupt na mga bansa? And it just, you know they're corrupt. Because yung mga politicians, yung mga gangs, ang gaganda ng mga kotse, may mga escort, yung mga plaka nila, government. My goodness, chat. I was traveling Commonwealth earlier today. Again, closed off ito. Ang gaganda ng mga kotse na nagka-counterflow dito kasi yung mga plaka nila, mga single digits. Anywhere from your average black Fortuner to your Land Cruisers to your Land Rovers. I wouldn't even be surprised if yung hindi ako namalikmata and I actually saw a G-Wagon. Dito sa area na to, dami black cars lahat, mga SUVs, yung iba may yung iba may mga escort. And in my head I'm like, yung mga napapanood natin, tayo yun eh. Yung mga napapanood nating mga, let's say, yung setting, third world country, corrupt nation, and then sepia yung color. Tapos may mga, that's us. That's us, man. So anyway, yeah, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Nagkaroon ba ng Sona fashion show a while ago? Would you know, chat, kung nagkaroon ng Sona fashion show kanina? Because I actually don't know. Let's see. Let's go for hot. Marcus, ooh, that's crazy. Did you guys see this, chat? Walang red carpet. Buti naman. Buti naman walang... Oh, by the way, full disclaimer, I have not watched the Sona. I have not seen highlights. I have not seen reviews. I have not seen mga official critics feedback. Hindi ko pa nakikita yung Rotten Tomatoes score ng Sona kanina. So I really have limited idea about what happened other than the memes that have been popping up on my feed. But yeah, there's this, right? Earlier, if I'm not mistaken, Kabalastugan Instagram. Teka, tingnan natin to Ito. This is crazy. I'm not sure if you guys saw this, chat.
Marami tayong mga malalaking proyekto na nakalakat-latag para sa butihing supply at malinis na tubig sa buong bansa. Meron din tayong mga makabagong sistema upang salayin ang tubig at gawin itong malinis para mainom, lalo na para doon sa mga taga-isla. Ganun pa man, marami kaming natatanggap na reklamo na hindi man lang daw umaabot ang tubig sa kanilang
Hindi man lang umaabot ang tubig. Tapos, tapos eto nasa na yun? Goodness. Yeah, man. I don't think it was intentional. I don't think so. Right? What are these small blue bags, by the way? I wonder what those are. Are those press kits? Yeah. Ooh, speaking of chat, so may kakilala ako sa La Union. La Union, by the way, if you wanna donate, maraming channels dyan to donate. And if you have a more specific place to channel your donations to para sa mga nasalanta ng bagyo, consider donating to La Union. I personally know people sa La Union na talagang sira-sira yung mga bahay nila, lumilipad talaga yung mga bubong, and kinwento sa akin. And this is not a good story to tell, not exactly a pleasant story to tell, pero karamihan sa mga businesses ng La Union, as in yung Surf Town, the tourist area, Surf Town, hindi nila mabigyan ng tubig yung mga customers nila drinking water because they have to outsource buying water.
Someone's kinda back.
What light color do you want, bro? So, and guess what? Saan galing yung tubig nila? Na hindi umaabot sa kanila yung tubig, kaya bumibili sila ng tubig para sa mga patrons nila. I won't tell you what, but I'll show you this photo. Diba? Can you imagine businesses hindi umaabot yung tubig sa kanila? Anywho, I wonder what the top comments here are. Scary. Cameraman knows their job. Good shout out. Taga Bulacan siguro yung cameraman. No. Yeah. Hey, let's go. All right, we'll do purple. Let's just leave it here first. We'll do purple. Gawin natin purple ang nasa background natin. One sec. Tagal nang di napapalitan to. Blue na blue to for the entire week if I'm not mistaken. Boom. Purple. Now, let's go darker. Yan. Mas purple. Okay. Let's look at more memes. Huh. I thought there was no red carpet. But apparently there's like there's a section for that. I mean, I don't wanna necessarily put that up. The disrespect to the trash. I'd have to compliment Imy's edgy look. She looks sharp. Wala, pero may ganyan, may section where they can walk like that. At Senate. What do you mean by yeah, yeah, Senator si Amy, di ba? What do you mean by Senate yan? Okay. Ito yung kanina.
Yan. Sama na rin natin yung bago nating kampiyon, si PNP Chief Nick Torres.
Gosh. I'm surprised it made that much noise. Di ba kalahati ngayon ng gobyerno at odds with each other? I think there's another one here.
Ating mga kampiyon at world-class na athlete tulad ni Senator Manny Pacquiao, ni Heidelin Diaz, ni Caloy Yulo, Ira Villegas, Nesty Petesio, EJ Obiena, Alex Ayala, ang Paralympian natin na sina Gerald Mangliwan, Sandy Asusano, Angel May Otom.
Oh, did you see that, chat? Did you see that? Hold on, hold on. The camera panned to Torre even before the joke was made. So yes, it is planned. Right? Okay. I got it. She didn't attend the Sona. It makes sense. If you put two and two together, na ito yung camera kanina. One sec. Ito. And I thought, hindi, baka accident lang yan. The fact that the cameraman panned to Torre before the punchline was made means the cameraman or the production has access to the speech para prepared na sila ipan yung camera at the right time. So the fact that this was done during this, perhaps it was more intentional than we thought.
Attorney Gawilan, sama na rin natin yung bago nating kampiyon, si PNP Chief Nick Torra.
This guy got jokes. This guy got jokes. Right. Mock says na Sonas are very much scripted. Okay. I mean, now I'm not surprised anymore. Ano to? 3 Duterte men and all representatives of Davao City walked out of the session hall after the roll call like petulant children. This was earlier today, 7:28. I'm confused. So, may session bago yung Sona? Nagkataon lang ba yun? Or talagang every Monday may session? I don't know how these things work. I don't understand. So, Oh, wait. You said yes to what exactly, Corkscrew? So, may... Oh, okay. So, nagkataon lang. Hindi parating may Sona, may session. Or parate. Every time there's a Sona, earlier may, opening. Okay, there are always sessions before Sona. Usually to elect the leaders of Congress. Oh, okay. Thank you for educating me there, chat. Okay. And then they, after the roll call, they walked out. Okay, I have no comments about this, chat. I'm not updated with this. So make do with it as you will. But that's the caption. That's the photo. Let's move on. Let's look for memes. Man. Mahiya naman kayo sa inyong kapwa Pilipino. Flood control project. Trillions, right? Nasa 1 trillion ba? Magkano ginastos nila over the last 10 years? I saw James Deacon. Not exactly the person to go to because we need somebody who has less polarizing content kasi si James medyo biased yung content niya. I mean, that's not a fault. That's just him and his biases. Pero if I am not mistaken, may pinost siya not too long ago about how a lot of money was spent during there you go. Apparently, we spent over 1 trillion pesos on flood control over the last decade. That's nuts. And 1 trillion pesos is a lot of money. That's billions of dollars mobilized into nothingness. And then, I don't know if it's just me or limited lang yung nakita ko na news or I'm in an echo chamber. But I saw that, one, they were blaming trash being thrown into the sewerage, which, guess who else, is essentially to be blamed for kapag sinabi mong, hindi, kaya nagbaha kasi ang daming basura sa sewerage eh. Ang dami nagtatapon ng basura sa kanal. Kanino pa ba tinuturo yung fingers kapag ganun, di ba? So, alam mo na. So, pointing fingers, supposedly, part dapat ng budget yan, di ba? The other one is, tinatry yata i-normalize na ganito na sa Pilipinas. And that didn't quite sit well with a lot of people when they tried to normalize the situation of our country pagdating sa mga bagyo, which sucked. Now, I haven't talked about F4 yet. We will, though. But it's gonna be a no-spoiler discussion. Spoilers can probably come at the end of the week. Pero ngayon, if we're gonna be talking about F4, ano tayo? Spoiler-free discussion. Sa ngayon, puro memes muna. Fuck. Wow. And look at that. Oh, damn. State of the Nation address versus the real state of the nation. Fuck. This hits hard, man. Seryoso ba, Kaiser? Parang ang bad trip naman kung ganun, no? Kung yun talaga yung trip nila. Lipat ka dito, Kaiser! Come over here to YouTube land. This is nuts. That this is the situation that we're in. Ang ganda, man. Ang lungkot. This guy looks like this has been his home for quite a while. This ain't safe, too. Look at that, man. And look at that. Pati yung mukha ni Ferdinand Marcos Jr. Ganyan din yung itsura. Ang totoong mukha ng Pilipinas at Pilipino. Wow. High art. Zidane Zhu. Alright, we move on. How you seen that? Crazy. What's this? Joins Senate majority. Okay. The minority bloc of the Philippine Senate now consists of Ping Lacson, Rizzo Ontiveros, Tito Soto, Loren Legarda, and Mig Zubiri. What does that mean, chat? What does it mean that when you're part of the majority or you're part of the minority? What does that mean? What does it mean? What does it mean, Senate majority versus Senate minority? Philippines. Senators who voted for the winning nominee for the Senate presidency in a two-way race belong to the majority, while those who voted otherwise compose the minority. The hell? This is so complicated. What's this? Majority Leader Joel Villanueva. Oh, so sino ang Senate President natin? Who is the Senate President right now? Cheese. Oh, si Cheese pa rin, right? Ah, wait. So si Cheese won again? Kailangan lang ng leaders for check and balances. Okay, so nanalo si Cheese ulit. Wala pa sa 20th? Ano ba ngayon? 19th? It's Cheese versus Tito? I'm so confused. Supposed to be 20th na. Oh. I think Mayor... Huh? Okay. So nag-turn over. So si Cheese pa rin. This dude. So si Cheese pa rin. Senator... May... President of the Senate of the Philippines. Ayan, si Cheese pa rin. So since July 28, wow, crazy. So siya pa rin, no? Galing nung politics. Because despite what's been happening in the political scene and the low-key dismissal of the impeachment and all the drama behind that, bakit leader si bakit majority leader si Villanueva? Hindi ba dapat ang majority leader yung mananalo? Crazy, this guy's been in office for such a long time, man. 98. Nominated and voted upon. Alright, I'll be honest, it's a little hard for me to grasp all of that. I feel like half of me lutang dahil sa bakuna ko earlier, but here you go. This is the minority block. We have Ping Lacson, Risa Ontiveros, Tito Soto, Loren Legarda, and Mig Zubiri. So Tito ran. Okay, so to get this clear, Tito Soto ran against Cheese. Cheese won. That makes Tito Soto the minority leader. Oh, okay. Appointed to... Oh, traditionally gets. Traditionally appointed to the losing candidate. All right. And then the majority leader is appointed also. I want to say that, Riley, but at the same time, hindi ko rin talaga alam eh. I just want to say that the politics are politicking right now. Alright, thank you for that, Gio. Ligarda, the political butterfly, flies against the minority bloc. Okay, if they are the minority bloc, does it mean that... yeah, I saw it earlier. Majority. Wait. This one. So, ibig sabihin, these guys, vinote nila si Cheese. Tama? Is that correct? They voted for Cheese. That's why they're now part of the majority. Oh, it's politics, Chad. It's politics for sure. Galing. Like, I don't even want to know, but just knowing that, man, we are deep. Games are being played. Alliances are being formed. Diba? Anyway, it's useless to speculate. I'm not a political wizard or anything. Masakit sa ulo. Yeah, hirap. Ano to? Kasalanan. Hanggang ngayon, inaantay ko pa rin, chat. Man, I have been waiting for the last 15 years. Not 15 years. I have been waiting for the last 9 years, chat. Have you also been waiting for the last 9 years? Press 1. Press 1 kung 9 years na kayong nag-aantay. 9 years na ako nag-aantay. Nasaan na yung 10K ng pamilya ko? Nasaan na? Yeah, it's not clear-cut for sure, but these are games being played at the level we know nothing of. Mategi. I'm not gonna lie. I used to believe in this dude. I genuinely thought that he was smart and very wise. But I don't know, man. Somewhere along the way, I just lost faith in him. No concrete reason why. So si Hontiveros, nag-abstain siya, kaya siya naging part ng minority bloc. Grabe naman yung Mategi. Congress Duterte bloc walks out during nomination for House Speaker. Wait, so sino ang House Speaker natin ngayon? Romualdez? Who's our speaker right now? Martin Romualdez. Wasn't he last year? Wow. Oh my gosh. How many families are running this country? How many? There's no... Oh my gosh, man. How many families? Just a couple for sure. Anyway, nomination for... Sining kalaban niya? Sining kalaban ni Speaker Romualdez? Bago siya naging speaker, House Speaker. Wala? Wala siyang kalaban? So walang kailangan kalaban ang House Speaker? I like that, Mock. I like that analogy. Boy pa si Imelda? Alam ko. Imelda Marcos. That lady is old. 90s? How old this lady? Damn! 96 years old. To be fair, to live to 96 amidst all the stress she's been through, she got the longevity gene, chat. Imagine bearing the stress that she's had since the 60s. Diba? Kailan pa siya active sa government? Hanggang sa ngayon, yung stress na nararamdaman niya, is buhay na buhay pa siya. Galing, no? Like, you gotta give props. You gotta give props. She has very long telomeres for sure. Na hindi napapaiksi ng stress. Kumain sa manam. Enrile is older. Enrile is like 101, right? Di ba may 101 na to? Incumbent, Chief Presidential Legal Counsel. Wow! Wait, what? Wait, what? Hindi ba kasama siya sa... Well, sa bagay. This guy has also been a big part in EDSA 1. Teka, ilang taon na siya? 101, bruh. To be a 3-digit age. Okay. Let's move on. As you push through storms to earn the enjoy life funded by your taxes. What's his watch? Looks like a normal watch. Any watch connoisseurs here? Mga marunong sa mga relo? Mahiya naman kayo sa kapwa niyo Pilipino. To corrupt officials that steal public funds. Oh, here. So majority na sila, no? Majority block. Sa pagsama ng Kiko Bam sa Senate Majority Bloc, imagine the alternative scenario if Aquino and Pangilinan do not get the Education and Food Security Committees. Some good-for-nothing senators will occupy these positions for the next 6 years. And for that long stretch of time, funds and opportunities to make a difference in the lives of our people will be wasted. Do we want all the senators' committees to be chaired by aimless senators, or do we want at least 2 committees to be led by well-meaning legislators? Yeah, I guess if you put it that way. Again, they're playing chess here. Political chess. May pagkain po ba na nagpapahama ng telomeres? Feeling ko pera. Maraming pera. Hahaba talaga buhay mo nun. Yeah, that's according to this columnist. So, ito yung one of the quotable quotes. State of the Nation address. Huwag na po tayong magkunwari. Alam ng buong madla na nagkakarakit sa mga proyekto. Mga kickback, mga initiative, errata, SOP for the boys. Kaya sa mga nakikipagsabuatan upang kunin ang pondo ng bayan at nakawin ang kinabukasan ng ating mga mamamayan, mahiya naman kayo sa inyong kapwa Pilipino. Mahiya naman kayo sa mga kabahayan nating naanod o nalubog sa mga pagbaha. Mahiya kayo lalo sa mga anak natin na nagmamana sa mga utang na ginawa ninyo na binulsan nyo lang ang pera. Wow, strong words. That's all I'm gonna say. House Majority Leader. Again, how many families are running the entire country? Jeez, a couple families, the entire country. All my life, I always thought they were identical. It was only later on that I realized magpinsan pala sila. Yo, what's up, SC? Minority Bloc led by Tito Soto. There you go. Risa Hontiveros. Good social media team, by the way. Sobrang bango niya ngayon ng social media. The memes are real, man. I mean, somebody's got to say it. Oh, this is cool. This is nice to hear. 50% LRT and MRT fare discount for senior citizens, PWD, and students. Hey, that's something good to hear. Yeah, Lirio, sinabi mo pa. It's built into the system already. It's SOP. There you go. It's SOP. I know a thing or two about this. SOP isn't simply like a fun term that they use na parang hindi, ano na yan, SOP na yan, alam mo na kung gustong bumilis to, may kailangan kang gawin. SOP na yan eh. No, Chad. SOP is literally standard. As in talaga, it's literal. It's not a fun way to call kickbacks. It's really part of the process. As in, you approve a project, you approve a bidder, you already get you already get guaranteed cash for approving, or guaranteed money for approving a bidder, because it's just the way it is. Not because you chose this bidder over the other bidder, Not because pinili mo yung tama and may kapalit dun. No, whoever you pick, kahit sino pa yan, matik. Meron ka ng pera. It's just literally SOP. That's where that word comes from. So it's not it's not, it has no double meaning. It's I mean, pwede kung gusto niyo ng double meaning para double entendre, cool, 'di ba? Pero talagang ano na siya, nasa sistema. So how do you erase that? Right? You're well-meaning, you're seated, and somebody tells you, hindi, ano yan, hindi kickback yan, talagang sa'yo yan. Yeah, it's really built into the system. Deep into the system. What's up, Philip? Wala na ano, like it's just part of it. It's not because it's I don't know how else to describe it. I think I've said pretty much what I wanted to say. Subiri nominates Soto. So these are all updates from earlier. This is nuts. But then again, you know, impeachment cases are rare, and even rarer that they that they push through. Ba't parang umulit? Damn! There you go. Ito yung 1 trillion na pinag-usa. 1 trillion, chance. It's a lot of money. It really is a lot of money. Kumbaga, I think there's it's difficult to grasp how much 1 trillion is. But 1 trillion PHP to USD, we're talking about $17.5 billion, man. Oh, God. I mean, we can corkscrew, but I really don't know a lot about it. Ang alam ko lang na dismiss na yung hatol, and kung di ako nagkakamali, you can only really file one impeachment complaint every year. Tama ba? So the next time pwede ulit i-impeach yung VP would be next year. Rules are rules, and that's how it's built. I mean, come on, chat, 17 billion. I mean, look. 17 billion USD. Philippine population. 17 billion divided by 114. What's the answer? Look, that's $152 out of every Filipino. So that's not small. Dapat pwede ano? Pwede, Lirio. Oh, from 2017. No, it says 2028. 2028, July 28, 2025. Am I wrong, Kaiser? If there's one thing I'm jealous about, Robin Padilla, it's his mustache. Look at that stash, chat. A gentleman's mustache. Mayroon pa bang memes dito? Hey, look at that. Full boxing gear. He even has boxing shoes. Oh, I get it, Kaiser.
Kamakailan lamang,
This is the line.
nag-inspeksyon ako sa naging epekto ng habagat ng bagyong Krising, Dante at Emong. Kitang-kita ko na
Medyo
maraming
mahina lang.
proyekto para sa flood control ay palpak at gumuho.
Is it possible we get to see the actual video? Wala, medyo mahina talaga chat eh. Bear with me here.
Kamakailan lamang, nag-inspeksyon ako sa naging epekto ng habagat ng bagyong Krising, Dante at Emong. Kitang-kita ko na maraming proyekto para sa flood control ay palpak at gumuho. At yung iba, guni-guni lang. Huwag na po tayo magkunwari. Alam naman ng buong madla na nagkakaraket sa mga proyekto.
Imagine the people cheering. Woo! Rocket! Let's go!
Mga kickback, mga initiative, errata, SOP, for the boys. Kaya sa mga nakikipagsabwatan upang kunin ang pondo ng bayan at nakawin ang kinabukasan ng ating mga mamamayan, mahiya naman kayo sa inyong kapwa Pilipino.
This is so cringe. So cringe, chat.
Kayo sa inyong kapwa Pilipino.
I mean, so cringe because the very people who are shouting and cheering for this are almost the same folks making a mockery out of it dahil sila rin yung nangungurakot. Alam niyo yun na parang I don't know. I mean, that's why I'm not trying to name names. I'm just trying to say people who are shouting. Alam niyo yung tipong alam ko nangungurakot ako. Alam ko nagpo-for the boys ako. Sabay mag-cheer din ako when I hear that because I feel like I'm above the law and I've done so much bad that I just don't give a shit. I know I'm never gonna be caught. So I'll make a mockery out of it by just shouting and yelling. Ugh, cringe.
Mahiya naman kayo sa mga kabahayan nating naanod o nalubog sa mga pagbaha.
I mean, I get it. Got it na si TikTok. I get it. This part has to be written because it's populist. And right now na kakadaan lang natin sa masamang weather, right? Like kakadaan lang natin sa bagyo. Sobrang mabango yung mga salitang tong marinig. Masarap pakinggan on TV.
Mahiya naman kayo, lalo sa mga anak
That's why it has to be said.
natin na magmamana sa mga utang na ginawa ninyo na binulsan nyo lang ang pera.
Diba? Bigay na lang nila sa atin yung pera, no? Ilan tayo dito ngayon? Paghatian na lang natin. Kahit 1 million lang paghatian natin, chat. Jesus. Cringe as fuck. Cringe. Oh, gross. I hate looking at this.
Para hindi na maulit. So that this will not happen again. First, the DPWH will immediately submit to me a list of all flood control projects from every region that were started or completed in the last 3 years. Second, the Regional Project Monitoring Committee shall examine that list of projects and give a report on those that have been failures, those that were not finished, and those that are alleged to be ghost projects. And third, we will publish this list.
Okay, I like that. That I like. Okay. That transparency and that list na yung mga flood control projects na nasimulan, natapos, na warningan, Like, not na war, nalagyan ng asterisk kasi parang may alanganin, tapos ipapublish. I'm all for that. Right? Yeah, he's... yeah. So, yo, that's actually, Levi, you got it straight. You got it straight from my mouth. Aura farming itong part na to. 100% aura farming.
Kaya naman kayo sa inyong kapwa Pilipino.
Let's go! Max Aura. And then just when you thought the aura farming was over, he follows up.
Naman kayo sa mga kabahayan nating naanod o nalubog sa mga pagbaha.
Anyway, let's move on.
We'll publish this list.
Straight from my... Dang it, Mock.
Isa sa publiko natin ang listahang ito. Kaya ang publiko na saksi sa mga proyektong ito ay malayang suriin ang listahan at magbahagi ng kanilang nalalaman para makatulong sa ating investigasyon. At the same time, there will be an audit and performance review regarding these projects.
Okay, that was good though. That was good. That was good. Empty words. Painful, painful. I mean, this is a good meme, but I'll just leave you to it, chat. I don't want to really go into this because medyo ano siya, ad hominem. You know what I mean? So looks like a good dank meme, but I'll just leave it up to you to search and enjoy. Pero skip na muna natin to. Ooh, what's this? Zero balance billing. What's this? Parang okay to ah. Talaga ba? What do you mean by kickbacks for editing videos? What's this? Zero balance billing. Zero balance billing? What's that? Filipino patients who will be admitted to any DOH-run hospital do not need to pay even a single centavo to be admitted and receive treatment. Okay. What's the catch? This means that for basic accommodation services in our DOH hospitals, patients will no longer have to pay because your bill has already been... What's the catch? Let me repeat. Patients know... What's the catch? The zero billing balance, however, only applies to basic or ward accommodation. A patient who opts to be transferred to a private room shall not be entitled to zero balance billing. As an added form of assistance, the processing of the medical assistance bill to indigent, and financially incapacitated patients program will also be integrated into the eGov app. Baka walang catch. Yeah. Walang catch. Pero yun nga, mahirap. And if you want to get transferred to a private room, you're done. Everything will be settled right inside the hospital. The patient or his family members do not need to go anywhere just to settle their hospital bill. Okay. 41.16 billion allotted for... Sobrang ano na ito, no? Can you imagine how small 41 billion is just after talking about 1 trillion? Which, by the way, Night Owl perfectly made sense of. Sabi ni Night Owl kanina, if you scroll through the chat, put it in time terms. Ang 1 million 1 million seconds is 11 days. 1 billion 1 billion seconds is 31 years. And 1 trillion seconds is 31,000 years. Think about that for a sec, chat. 1 trillion pesos. Imagine if that money went to the proper channels. Ito na. Majority, minority, Senate President. Is this like a vice Senate President? Senate President. How many families, man? That's good. Biels, nagapasig ka ba? What is his speech ni Tore? Hard to understand. Kahit malakas ng bigat o mayaman, hindi sila mangingibabaw sa batas. Heard that one before. I don't know what to make with this. Yeah. Anong pro temp? Ano yun? Senate Vice President. I think we're done with the memes. Wala na yata dito. Unless we can find more. Kabalastugan. Did they post more? From earlier today? Parang wala na. Parang wala na. Iisa lang. Ito lang, yung the camera work. Parang ganun. Pro tempore, like a pro temporary. Alright, well that's that. Want to talk about Fantastic Four for a bit, chat? It's not gonna be a long stream today. 2 reasons. One, I'm not feeling 100%. Nagpabakuna ako earlier. Ng Gardasil 9. And I don't know if kulang lang sa tulog, maaga lang ako nagising, or I'm still feeling a little symptomatic from the vaccine. But we'll keep it short tonight's stream because tomorrow I have to wake up extra early because of a couple of events that I have to attend. What is this? Let's look for a good photo. Fantastic Four. Alright, chat. Sino mga nakapanood nito? Press 1. Press 1 if you guys have seen Fantastic Four. Gardasil 9. Di ba napapanood yun? I would give it a 80% score on Rotten Tomatoes. Gardasil 9. Alright. I think a couple of us have seen this already. Okay. So no spoiler yet. No spoilers yet, chat. Okay. Let's save the spoilers for a few days from now. But I liked it. That's all I'm gonna say. I liked Fantastic Four. I put it way above Superman. There were some corny moments. The way the superheroes won in the end. Of course, the superheroes do win in the end, so that's not a spoiler. But the way the superheroes won in the end, a little corny, but justified corny. Unlike in Superman, where I felt like it was corny, pero hindi justified yung pagka-corny niya. It helps that you only literally have 4 characters here that are being developed. Whereas in Superman, ang daming characters na dine-develop simultaneously. What else to talk about without spoiling anything? Para sa akin, even ang showing, even ang screen time ng bawat character, every character was developed. Okay, every character was developed. Maganda yung story arc nilang lahat. Maganda yung chemistry nila. And I was at the edge of my seat almost the entire time. The enemy for the enemies for this movie were intimidating. Of course, that's the job of every superhero movie, right? Every superhero movie has to make you feel like the hero won't be able to win, even though you know they'll be able to win. That's the challenge. That's the challenge that every superhero movie has to write and write well. Na matatakot yung viewer na ang lakas-lakas ng kalaban even though the viewer knows mananalo sila in the end. We have to, as a viewer, we have to come to a point where we genuinely believe that that the heroes might actually lose. Even though we know they won't. And nagawa yun ng Fantastic Four. Oh, that's a fair point, Mock. Do you enjoy it over Superman? There are a couple of scenes where I thought, what? That was a little corny. Or parang, huh? That came from nowhere. But, parang, wait, what? Really? That's your solution? May mga ganun ako moments. But, nothing really came out of the blue. Everything was justified properly. Even if not the best way to justify things. So, I guess not properly all the time. Yeah. Do you like what happened to Pedro Pascal in Game of Thrones, Levy? Wala eh. Walang spoilers dito. Corkscrew eh. It's a no spoiler feedback reaction. So, hindi ko sasabihin kung may nategi or wala. Are you sure it wasn't a mind-blowing experience, Levy? Eye-popping? Okay, I like all the characters. It's hard for me to rank them because everybody just caught me by surprise. Every character here caught me by surprise. Every character was lovable. I especially liked how Pedro Pascal... Okay, here. I have a good comp, right? No spoiler review. So, Fantastic Four in 2005, right? Fantastic Four in 2005, I did feel like every character in... They look like they're edited. They look like their heads were just mounted on their bodies. Right? Is it just me? Is it just me or parang yung ulo nila mga naka-copy-paste sa mga katawan nila? Diba? Okay, so in Fantastic Four, let's not even talk about Fantastic Four 2015, chat. This one was just... Let's just not talk about it. Okay? This one is... it's just not worth talking about. Okay, so I felt like in Fantastic Four 2005, I felt like every character here, and maybe even if trip nyo, even si Thing, I felt like every character here was trying to be a sex symbol. Not the character, not the actor's fault. It's just the way the characters were written. But I did feel like even Mr. Fantastic himself, Reed Richards, tama ba? Even Reed Richards himself, even though he's a smart dude, ano pa rin siya eh. Masyado siyang nararamdaman ko na GGSS siya. Puging-pugi siya. Especially, I mean, of course, we have Human Torch na ganun naman talaga yung role niya, di ba? And we have Sue Storm. Parang everybody here was just trying to sell sex. That's it, man. That's what I felt watching this movie. Over here, totally different. Totally different vibe. They actually felt like a family. They actually looked like they had chemistry. The way Pedro Pascal had a nuanced character, yung pagka-rigid niya dahil sobrang talino niya. And at the same time, always just using his head to solve problems. But at the same time, yun din yung weakness niya. Was really well portrayed. And then Sue Storm, who understands yung asawa niya na ganyan siya, and nilalabanan niya yung pagkaganon ni Reed Richards. Genuinely felt like they were together. Like they've known each other for quite a while. And then the Thing, yung character niya, and how he's deep inside, still lovable, still very human in the core, a little insecure about how he looks, right? Very nuanced. Unlike here, that I think the theme for the Thing, tama si Thing to, di ba? Unlike in this rendition of Fantastic Four, where in the two movies that they had, it kind of felt like the Thing was just miserable the entire time about his looks. This one, mas underscored. Mas hindi siya obvious. You would see na may insecurities siya about the way he looks, about the powers that he got, and the way he hasn't fully accepted it yet. Pero hindi kasing literal, if that makes sense. Whereas here, all I heard or all I remember for the next two movies is that he's being made fun of and he's ugly and he's the suckiest, he got the suckiest powers. That's it. Here, a little bit more subtle. Tama ba yung underscore? Tama naman yung underscore, di ba? Paggamit ko ng underscore. Maybe I used the word wrong. And then of course, si Johnny, totoo, man-whore pa rin siya. Pero hindi siya kasing man-whore ni Chris Evans dito, di ba? So, yeah, I like it. Very, very good portrayals of each character. Damn, SWG! Okay, nagets ko yung sinabi mo, nagmaha voice lang ako. Man-child might be the more accurate word, 'di ba? Sobrang man-child kasi ni Human Torch sa dating Fantastic Four. Pero dito hindi, matalino siya. Came up with his own solutions, identified a problem, genuinely was helpful, di ba? But yeah, very, very different. But I guess also this was a different time, right? During this time, sex sells talaga. This time, they had to use other universal themes to make us fall in love with the characters. I really like it, chat. Really, really like Fantastic Four. And it felt scary. It felt scary. That first act, the problem in the first act, where they were in space. Oh my gosh, chills. Chills the entire time. Edge of my seat. Kasi kinakabahan ako. Ganun vibes. I really liked it. Oh. Ganun ba, Levi? Galing, di ba? Even the yeah, I can't say any spoilers, but crazy, man. Chef's kiss talaga, no? Yung ano pa? Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything. Yeah, but I do want to talk about this some more. For now, we'll leave it at this. Good acting, too. I was really surprised from all of them. Silver Surfer. I mean, come on, man. May nabasa akong comment na unfortunately for inventing Anna siya, di ba? Julia Garner. My first encounter with Julia Garner was in Ozark. So good, Chad. Sobrang galing na actress. So I did read a comment here that kind of resonated with me. May nagsasabi na, sa galing na actress ni Julia Garner, sayang na ang napunta sa kanya si Silver Surfer. Because grabe yung range ni Julia Garner as an actress, but Silver Surfer as a character, very stoic. Very very steady. Right? Kaya kahit i-max out ni Julia Garner yung kagalingan niya mag-act, may hangganan lang talaga yung mararatnan ng character kasi Silver Surfer is pretty chill in that way. Grabe yung line, dude. That line. That line, yo, when she said it. Oh, chills. And then I googled what herald meant. Do you actually know what herald means, chat? I actually didn't. So I had to Google what the definition of herald. And there are a couple of definitions that apparently are more applicable are applicable kahit anong definition yung gamitin mo. Yeah, I did not know what herald meant. So as a verb, apparently you can it's a sign that something is about to happen, like you're announcing it. Right? But herald could also mean being a messenger. Herald could also mean being a representative. Herald could also mean that you are praising somebody. So, ang galing. Ang galing na lahat ng definitions ng herald, pasok. No matter what definition of herald you use, pasok sa linya niya. Oh, God. Oh, I like that take, Mock. Solid take. Solid take for Mock. Yeah, kasi ang alam ko, the original Silver Surfer is a girl. The original Silver Surfer is a girl, chat. Hindi ako nagkakamali. Or basta may babaeng Silver Surfer talaga. So it wasn't no. But isn't there a girl Silver Surfer? Her? Shalabal? Did she ever become a Silver Surfer? There. Oh no. Okay, so what's the lore here? So in the comics, she never became Silver Surfer? Oh, there you go. So there is a lady Silver Surfer, apparently. some other point in time. So it's not a woke take or some kind of attempt by Disney to be gender inclusive. Though if they do that, I don't really have a thing against it. But it's just to I guess make people realize that it wasn't completely a blind move. And I think they're preserving tama ba? There will actually be a different Silver Surfer in the future movies. There you go. Oh, there. Okay. All right. I got it. Sabi ni Paolo. I think they used a lady or a female Silver Surfer for this movie so that they could use the real Silver Surfer or the OG Silver Surfer in succeeding movies. Hindi to gender bender thing. I like that. It's not a gender bender thing. I like it, Chad. I really, really like it. Paring Ray, Superman or Fantastic Four? Because I know Levy picked Superman over Fantastic Four. This is crazy, by the way. They just lowered her opacity para maging transparent siya and kita niyo yung building sa likod. 2015, man. Superman pa rin si Paring Ray. Okay, ako talaga, Fantastic Four. I don't know. Maybe, is it because maybe I'm familiar with the actors? Crazy line. Alright, let's move on, chat. Because we gotta wrap the stream up. I have to be sleeping soon. Waking up really early. A couple of things to announce. One is that two announcements right now. One is the ML tournament that we will be having end of August and first week of September is well on its way. Kung naglalaro kayo ng ML, hindi kayo naglalaro ngayon, pero naglalaro kayo dati, you should consider joining the Benifam ML tournament happening end of August. There will be a cash prize by a Secret Santa. 5,000 pesos cash prize to the winning team. So that's 1,000 each for playing ML plus bragging rights. Plus you will get certificates during our Benifam anniversary. So please consider sharpening your skills again for our ML tournament. Second announcement I want to make is this one. Second announcement I want to make is our stream schedule for this week. Because the stream schedule today, we weren't even able to do BMAs, but we were able to do a lot of different things and read-throughs. Tomorrow we're going to be playing Smasher Pass Tame Edition and possibly more Sona news if magkaroon ng developments. On July 30, Wednesday. On Wednesday, chat, 4 p.m. ang stream natin. So, originally, IRL stream Pilates natin was a Tuesday. But, because of schedule conflicts, July 30, 4 p.m. na magiging ang IRL Pilates natin. Please be there. It's going to be live with Kevin. Dapat Kevin Tian. And it's going to be held in a very reputable studio. And then, of course, on Thursday, this one's gonna be cool too, chat. Meron tayong Secret Santa ulit. We are going to be playing a quiz, not a puzzle. A quiz where the Secret Santa said, pwede rin akong sumali. Para kung ako yung nanalo, akin yung Gcash. And I'm so sick and tired of you winning, chat. I'm tired. I've seen it all the time. Like, maybe the last 2 times. But I don't want you to win anymore. And now that the Secret Santa told me I can get the prize, I'm gonna do what it takes to make sure you don't get the money. So be there on July 31 to end the month strong. We are going to have a quiz. Beat me in this quiz, win Gcash stream, together with celebrating Benifam July celebrants. Okay? So August 1, no stream. And then I'll update you with the August stream schedule in the coming days. But basically, please check it out. Updated yung stream schedule natin dito sa Discord. Alright, chat. That's about it. School is in 1 week. I feel for you. SC, school in 1 week too. So that's about it. Again, like I mentioned, quick stream lang tayo because I gotta rest early. Been tired the entire day. Not a lot of energy. So, sinagad ko lang talaga yung kaya ng powers ko. But I have to wake up early tomorrow. And by early, chat, I hope you agree with me. Would you say 7:30 is early enough? 7:30 is early, right? I have to wake up at 7:30. And considering na 10:30 na, maaga yung 7:30, di ba? So that's me. Tomorrow, no, I can't. That's the thing. I can't sleep right away. I have to prepare for tomorrow. Tapos yung event ko sa Makati. Quick rant. Sinong nagpapa-event sa Makati na ang call time 9:30, simula nung event 10 o'clock? Who does that? Crazy! Di ko rin alam saan sa Makati, pero sa Makati. Event 10 a.m., 9:30 call time. Tough. That's why I have to wake up 7:30. Too early for my life too. That's why I have to wake up 7:30 because I have to leave QC by 8:30 to make sure I get to Makati before 10. Diba? What do you mean that sounds fair? What do you mean that sounds fair? Kailangan ko magising ng 7:30 because I don't want to move fast. Gusto ko lang yung chill na galaw, yung gagawa ng kape, ihahalo sa whey, tapos mabagal maliligo. Hindi yung nagmamadali. So, I wanna take my time, 7:30. Probably leave the house like 45 minutes later. And make it to the event before 10. Baka nga, no, LJ. Di ko rin alam sa Makati. Basta sa Makati. Sa business district for sure. Anywho, chat. Bukas na natin pag-usapan yung walang aray. I do have a lot of videos and photos I took earlier that I wanted to show you. To show you proof that I prepared for it. Eto show. Pinaghandaan ko talaga. I wanted to talk about it. But bukas na lang natin ito pag-usapan. I attended the press conference for the play/musical called Walang Aray. Imagine this dude getting invited to press conferences. I don't know, man. I don't know what they're doing. I hope they're making the right decision by inviting me to these things. No, 45 minutes. 45 minutes naman. 45. No! Mo, come on, man. 2023 siya, Jello. So, your timeline is a little off. More than a year ago na siya. Baka late 2023. Yeah. Dapat no, paring Ray. I should have. This is totally my bad. They were expecting me to bring a +1. I just didn't know who to bring. Pero tama si Jello, maganda yung walang aray. This is their third showing already. Or third run, they call it. And they updated it. To give you an idea, chat, without really dropping many spoilers here, I'll drop one tiny spoiler. Is that okay? Is it okay if I drop a tiny joke, just a bit, a part of a joke that they pulled off during the 30-minute excerpt? Is it okay if I drop that spoiler? It doesn't ruin the plot. It's just a joke that they said to give you an idea on what kind of play it is. Is that cool? Is that cool? I'll drop one joke. Of course, I won't be able to pull the joke off as well as you will. But basically, may ano dito, yung mga cast dito, yung iba dito, mga fraile, mga olden times, right? Mga olden times na Spanish times, may ganun na vibe. May ganun na angle. So it's a mix of that and more modern times, if I'm not mistaken. But basically, may mga fraile. And then I think Padre Damaso, yung talagang evil priest, di ba? So nagagalit siya sa mga kapwa niyang priest na ano niya mga under sa kanya na mga priest. Sabi ni Pa, so he's giving his monologue, nagagalit siya, very funny, very light, very comedic. And then bigla niyang sinabi out of nowhere, gusto niyong itapon ko kayo sa taal? I kid you not, the crowd went, go ahead yung crowd. Like, what? Did you just? So may ganun na jokes. It was meant to be funny, and it was funny. Because after the audible gasp, everyone just, broke into laughter. The jokes are contemporary, so they're updated to, if Jello watched this back in 2023, the jokes have been updated. There are new songs, there are new cast members, and to give you a little sneak peek as to who one of the new guests are, let me show you, chat. Can you tell me who this is? Perfect way to end July because isa sa mga cast members na bago for this run of Walang Aray ay walang iba kung hindi si July na. Yeah. Ayun. So, yeah, I just wanted to upsell it. It's good and really, really worth watching. The jokes are hilarious. And with that, chat, let's wrap this stream up. Thank you so much. Again, quick stream tonight, 2 hours only. Gosh. Back in the day, kapag quick stream, under 2 hours tayo. No. Kapag quick stream, under 1 hour. Ngayon ang quick stream natin, under 2 hours na. I like it. I've been enjoying streaming. Thank you so much, chat. I think we got one dono for tonight. I think that's Gios TTs. I appreciate it. Pero ihabol natin to. July member goal. We only have a couple of days left. Chat. Hindi pa kayo member, consider becoming a member. If you're already a member and you're feeling generous, please give memberships so that everyone can enjoy that badge beside their name. Memberships are one of the best ways to support the channel. You already know that. All right, Paolo. Thank you. Thank you sa mods natin. OJ was here. Paring Ray was here. I appreciate the mods for being in the stream tonight. Sa mga tumambay dito, of course, you have Patrick, Paolo, Bins, SWG, Butch, Corkscrew, Mock. Did I say? Yeah, I said Mock, CJ, Levy, SC, BLs even. Ron was here too. Patrick. Did I say Patrick already? Alex. Thank you all so much, chat, for tonight. Bukas, magkita-kita ulit tayo. Long stream, normal stream tomorrow. Yeah, chat. That's it for tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. Pasukan na naman ng mga waterproof. And kailangan ko na matulog. 7:30. 7:30. Kakatulog ko pa lang ng ganong oras. Ngayon, gigising na tayo ng ganong oras. Good night, chat. Oh, yeah. And you. Bye-bye. Oh, I also have to get a haircut. I know Essie's gonna grill me on this, but I really do have to get a haircut, chat. This has been my longest hair. Look at that. Ito yung pinakamahaba kong buhok since the pandemic. Bye, everybody. Good night.